What's up, beautiful stars? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl, Kitty. So I just finished working out. I'm currently cooking my protein lunch for today. This is a mother's reading. So I'm going to tap into the energies of the collective's mother, and we're going to pick a card so that you can know. And dead or alive, in your life or not, this will still apply to you. Because energy, I'm just tapping into the energy, okay? And so I'm excited about this, actually. This was a spirit-guided suggestion, so definitely you're gonna want to keep watching. So give me a minute. Okay, guys, so I have 3 piles with me right here so that you guys can choose. I know it isn't like much variety, to choose between 1 and 3 piles, but if you want a personal reading where I get down to the nitty-gritty and I really get detailed, then definitely think about getting a personal reading from me. But right here, this is a collective to give you an idea of what your mother would like for you to know from them, good or bad, whether your mother is alive or whether your mother is no longer alive, then this reading is for you. So yeah, let's just take our 3 deep mindful breaths so we can just jump right into it. Okay, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and ask yourself, what does my mother want me to know, or what message has a message for me? Okay, one more time. Inhale, exhale. Okay, now you guys choose with your intuition. If more than one pile calls out to you, you know that is perfectly okay. Just choose with your intuition. You're going to choose blue, pink, or purple. Hopefully you guys can see the colors today. Blue, pink, or purple. Alright, you guys, I'm going to start with the blue. If you chose any of the other ones, make sure you skip around or listen to it all the way through. But yes, if you chose this blue, let's find out what it is. Okay. Let's figure out what it is that your mom would like for you to know. Okay, so you have the Ace of Fire. Hold on. You have the Ace of Fire right here, which lets me know, and then you have the 7 of Fire as well. You have the 5 of Water right here, and so this was in reverse. So what would your mother like for you to know? This right here is like a very forgiving, they they really want you to live your life outside of your struggles, if that makes sense to you. Like, they don't want you to suffer. Like, they don't want to see you suffer. They want you to understand that you're not, I'm getting goosebumps. They want you to know, like, you're not your past, you're not your mistakes, you're not their mistakes, and they really want you to move on or come to a point in your life where you understand that you weave your own destiny, that you are not your mistakes, that you are not them, your parents, and that, like, they want to see good things come into your life. And it's almost like they've been praying for you as well with this card right here. And I'm getting goosebumps. Like, yeah, they've been praying for you with this 7 of Fire right here. Like, they want, like, this is like knowledge and femininity, feminine energy, and things like that. Side note, also with this blue here, represents the throat chakra, also represents communication, creating an open line of communication, or maybe reaching out, or you or them. And with this card right here, this 7 of Fire, this represents your own intuition and your own intuition and you going within, because all of the answers that we seek outside are always found within ourselves. So this right here represents like, and it's like whatever you've been praying for, whatever like forms of clarity, like this is like pay attention to the signs because they're there. Like you're, whatever you've been asking for, boom, has been there, but it's like you haven't been paying attention. It's like moving about with your eyes closed. So yeah, and that's just a personal note that wanted to come out for you specifically. Like your focus is not so much on yourself, and it's time for you to observe and be aware of how you're responding and how you're reacting to certain things that are going on in your life. And trust in the process, which is the key word. Trust in the processes that are happening. Like when things come and go, when things come into your life, trust that that was meant for it. It came into your life for a reason. Okay, going within, looking within, like you've been searching for answers, like, you know, like maybe about your parent or about your mom, you've been searching for answers, you know, and this really is just like about you, but it's like that wanted to come out for you, but this card right here is specifically for you. Like something that you've been asking for, you've been asking repeatedly, like for a sign, or what should I do, or should I go this way, or should I do this, or whatever answers that you've been trying to seek are already within you. You just need to take a moment and go within so that you can see your options, and so that your intuition can guide you. Okay, so you have these other two cards, which is like, oh, I'm getting goosebumps, which is like father and transportation. And so with these two cards, which is very, very cool, very, very interesting, this could represent like you moving about when you were younger, or you thinking about moving, or something involving transportation. And you also have father right here. Now, I'm getting goosebumps with this card right here. With the father card, maybe your father wasn't in your life how you would have wanted your father to be in your life, or whatever situations happened when you were young that your father wasn't in your life, and um, maybe you ask questions about that all the time, or wonder like, how would my life be if, you know, this and this and this occurred. And this could be like you getting a visit, or you needing to go visit something, someone, or something like that, or you could be going somewhere. Transportation is like very, very wide open, so there's a lot of things going on with transportation, but I feel like you you left your father, or your father left your family, or something like that. And I it's like that has hurt you, and it still continues to affect you to a certain degree. And with this ace of fire right here, like it's just time for you to see the bigger picture of things, and not so much hold yourself responsible for the things that were meant to happen anyways, but you hold yourself responsible for it, or you hold other people accountable for these things that happen into your life. And it's time for you to, I literally heard like, move on. It's just time for you to move on. But I don't mean that in a way that's like rude. It's just, that's the word that literally popped up in my head. And so let's take a read at the notes. It says, I could have and should have done more, or tried harder. I did the best I could, and that may not always be enough. You are in my heart, and I wish things were different. And so, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, definitely check out the description box below so we can get into that. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Okay, you guys, so if you chose the pink, we're going to find out what your mother wants you to know, or messages from your mom, and things like that. So, let's just pull it out. You have Celtic in reverse, and you have trees. Okay, so these two right here automatically makes me think of health. Your mom could have health issues, or you yourself could have health issues, but or your mother could not be alive. That's just what I'm getting with the the cross and the trees right here. So some of you who have chosen this pile, I send out my condolences. And yeah, so I feel like with these two Celtic and trees right there, like I said, health concerns very strongly. I'm feeling health concerns, health issues, a need to change your diet, change your eating habits, a need to change your lifestyle, or that could apply to your mother. Okay, so this says, I am so proud of you. And then it says, stubborn, manipulative, but I mean it. And so, like, that could represent the characteristics of your mom, you know, or something that she's always related to you. Okay, so let's just jump in. Now, these cards right here have, this pile had the least amount of cards. So, yeah. So you have the Ten of Water, which is like releasing and reattracting with this card right here. And so like the message for from your mom is like, it's almost like a, not a carefree, but like a very sensual. There's a sensuality about her, and there's like a very gracefulness about her, where, you know, maybe, you know, she was very creative, or, you know, there was such a, like, right when I'm getting this, like, it's like a bright, a sensual, like a calm, relaxing, very gentle spirit, a gentle soul. That is what I'm getting from this card right here. You know, and so I could be picking up on just the energy of her higher self. So if you feel like, no, that's not my mom, you know, like I said, this is a collective, and this could also represent like her natural spirit before it was tainted, okay, by the world and by her experiences and things like that. So I am getting like a very gentle, very gracious spirit that, you know, that's what I'm getting from this card right here. And they want you to know that they are proud of you. And with this against the grain, and I feel like, you know, like maybe they tried to like change you along your path, but you still are that, well, I'm getting goosebumps for confirmation, okay? Maybe they tried to change you in your life, and you just continue to go in a whole new direction. And they're not able to see your foundation, and they might not be able to see your dreams, and at times they may not even be supportive, and you might feel like they don't believe in you, or they don't love you to a certain extent, but it's like all the love and all the joy in my heart, whatever that means to you. That's what I hear. And but what I'm really getting is like, you went on a different path, you know, you went in a completely different way, maybe one that they didn't expect for you, or they didn't want for you, but here you are, you know, going in a different direction against the grain. And like, I feel like they want you to know there's nothing wrong with that. They want, like, they want you to know, like, it's like, I raised you to be a leader, not a follower. And you're doing, like, they're proud of you. You know, they're proud that you didn't follow the crowd. They're glad that where you are right now is where you are right now. And with the spirals of manifestation, it was in reverse. So what I'm getting from this card right here is like, you don't particularly believe in yourself. You don't believe in the creative powers of yourself. You don't believe that you're worth it. And I feel like a lot of that is because as a child, you didn't have anyone, you know, mothering you, you know, and I feel like this tough love, I'm getting goosebumps, this tough love was meant to push you, so that while you're going against the grain, you will be tough, you will be strong. And I don't know if that was her intentions or not, but I do feel like there is an apologetic energy here, but there is a super stubbornness energy as well. And so um what I'm getting from this is like, they are proud of you, and they do watch you. And like, look at this, it's like, I, like, you know, like when you do something, it's like, your mom is it, you know, she's like, I did that, like, I you know, like that's my son or that's my daughter, you know, just in the background like that, because they really are proud of you. They probably even tell their friends about you in a bragging way. But that's what I have for you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, check out the description box so you can figure out how to contact me. Okay, guys. And finally, if you chose the purple string, excuse me. Okay, so you have self and you have the Seven of Earth, and which is, when both of these are like super funny because they literally are in the same pose doing the same exact thing in a form of meditation, in a form of oneness, gaining knowledge or gaining strength, but both is meditation, a form of meditation. Yes. Okay, so let's see what your mom wants to tell you. Okay, you have Sacred Spool, you have Spouse, and you have Greco-Roman in reverse. And, right, this card says, I want your forgiveness. I don't know how to ask or what to do. I love you, and I know sometimes that's not enough. And so, the thing that I feel like the message here is that, because you have Spouse here, and with the Spouse and the Greco-Roman, I'm feeling like family, but I'm also feeling like conflict. So family conflict, you might have family conflict, and that might be a really, really big thing, and maybe you started a family of your own, or you're just completely disconnected, really feel disconnected from your family, and your family might even be the ones that disturb your peace and bring that chaos to you. So it's very important that you remain detached in order to like save your peace. But I feel like your mother would like a way for you to forgive them, if that's possible. I'm not telling you to forgive them, I'm just being the interpreter, okay? And so it's like, you know, like you have this family and they're no longer a part of it, and it's because they are this very conflicting individual, and they probably don't agree with anything that you do. Like everything you do is a problem. And what I'm getting from this, it's like you personally need to not take things so seriously. Like, and I feel like that's like the huge message that they really want you to get across. Like, everything is not that serious. I'm getting goosebumps, like, you know, and it's like an apologetic thing, like they want you to know, like if they were hard on you, or if you feel like they didn't like you, or you know was always upset with you, like they want you to know, like that's not it. You know, they themselves were probably just very disconnected at a point and just didn't know how to really express in calm ways, you know, or express themselves in a way that made sense in any way. And with this, it's just like, if you can find a way to forgive them, that would be beneficial for you and them. It's just the message here, because it's like they really want your forgiveness, and maybe you have been like thinking about it or contemplating, and it's like, is this really what I want? They're so chaotic, they don't understand. I have my family here. But the thing that's just here is just, it's just like, are you open to forgiving? And if you are, then you should definitely think about it. But if you're not at a point, then definitely meditate on it so you can get the guidance that you need, so you will be free in a way, because I feel like this does currently affect you as well. Like, you know, when you begin to think about your family or your life, it just like takes you to another place where you're just, it's, everything is chaotic. And in order for, like, it's like, it's really like, in order for you to have that peace, you have to block that out. But it's like, in order for you to move on with your life, you have to look at that, and you have to see how that's really affecting you, because it's going to continue to affect you, and you have to find a way to find and make peace with whatever the situation is with your family. And I'm not saying like forgive them and then go deal with them and pretend like nothing ever happened. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, when we make peace with things, we are removing that toxic so that new things can come in. So it is very important that you yourself not think about it forgiving them for them, but more so think about getting into the habit of forgiving for yourself. Now, I'm not telling you who to forgive, yes to forgive, or anything like that. I'm just bringing light to a dark situation. And meditation is literally calling your name. But go into meditation with, because there's what it is there's a huge need to sit with yourself. You see that? But there's also a need to address the problems, and not address them in a very serious way, but understand that, like, a lot of these things that we went through as children or as young adults, were not meant to completely tear us apart. And if you were to remove the emotion behind your childhood, and you can just look at your life and observe it as it is, like, you would see like, oh, okay, um my mom treated me like this, but if she had never treated me like this, then I wouldn't be able to accomplish this and this and this in this life. And it does help to look at things from a grander scale, because when we have this tunnel vision, it's so easy for us to become the victim of our childhood. And your mom just seems like she really wants your forgiveness. Now, I'm not saying that she's right or she's wrong or she's genuine or she's not, but this is the tapping into the energy, and it's a very apologetic energy, but an energy that doesn't really know how to communicate or doesn't know how to soften. But yeah, with this purple right here, though, this makes me think of like crown chakra downloads. So definitely there is like messages that want to come to you, that will only come to you in a form of meditation. So definitely meditate and get those chakras realigned and get yourself back balanced. And that's what I have for you. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, definitely let me know. And I hope this gave you insight. Until the next time.